Hello chat boys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Thursday and Friday of this week, which are my last 2 days of the week, almost a weekend. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you're all having a lovely end to your week. On my Wednesday evening, when I got back from being at mini golf with my colleagues Tash and Dean, I was having my spaghetti bolognese, which was delicious, when my grandma called up and she'd fallen down the stairs, and so my mum and dad had to go and see to her, and she is okay. She's just very sore and she has got a few bruises and was just very shaken up. So my mum went into hospital with my grandma. She had some scans on her head and on her body, and thankfully she didn't break anything. And so my mum then was staying over at my grandma's house, just not to leave her on her own. And so my dad went down to take some stuff to my mum for her to stay over, and then my dad went off fishing on the Thursday like he normally does, and my older brother had picked my mum and grandma up from the hospital. They didn't get back till early in the morning, and then my older brother had taken them back to my grandma's house, and then my older brother was just sorting stuff on the house, and then he was on his Xbox, and my younger sister was asleep. Older sister is away at the moment, and younger brother at work, and I had some toast and a cup of tea and was catching up on Neighbours on Amazon Preview and listened to a bit of music. I just did some drawing and colouring in, and was just working on some illustrations and watched some TikToks and some vlogs, and then I got myself ready to go off for a walk, and I ended up going up to my workplace where I got a hot chocolate, coconut hot chocolate, and my colleague did a pumpkin art in there. I'm going to show you guys now. Love that. I had that and was chatting with my colleagues on shift, and they've decorated it for Halloween. We were doing a Halloween window as local businesses are doing Halloween windows, so we were part of the Halloween window trail, but nobody had told us. So the other day, two of my colleagues set up a window display, but we've also put a few Halloween things around the restaurant as well as just in the window. We've gone all out, and I'm going to show you guys some photos of the Halloween decorations we have put up in my workplace now. Spectacular. I then got some flower photography that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colours on these flowers. Apologies if you could hear my dog barking in the background. That dog will bark at anything, and I don't know why he just wouldn't stop barking. He is 15 though, so he's going a bit deaf and a bit blind, bless him. And I just love it in that flower shop. I was chatting with the flower shop keepers in there. I then got some plant stats from there as well, and I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty patterns on those plants. Love all the succulents and cactuses, and it's like a little jungle in there. I then went off and had a look at one side of the chard shops. I did W.H. Smith and one of the book shops. I then got my grandma some flowers from the flower shop and got some of her favourite chocolate for her, and I then went down to check in on my grandma and see how she was doing, and I gave her the chocolate and flowers. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. She really liked the flowers and chocolate that I got her, and I was very happy that she liked the flowers and picked those ones out because I know that she likes the pinks and purples, and I'm really glad that she's doing a lot better and that she wasn't too badly injured, thank God. And my mum was upstairs asleep as they had not had very much sleep, and I had a cup of tea. I was just having a nice chat with my grandma, and I then got 2 stuffies from there while I was dead. I'm going to show you guys now. Love a good mirror selfie. I got one in the downstairs bathroom, which is the daisy mirror, and then one in the spare bedroom, which is the three-sided mirror. And then I got my mum up, and my grandma was having a doctor's appointment to just have a check-up, just to check on her and see how she's doing. And my older brother came and took my mum and grandma for my grandma's doctor's appointment, and I then made my way back, and I headed back to my workplace. I went into some more of the shops and got myself a drink from there, and was just chatting to my colleagues on shift at my workplace. I then made my way back. I got back, and my mum and grandma were back from the doctor's appointment, and my older brother was on his Xbox, and my younger sister's boyfriend was down. And for tea we had chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I love chicken curry. And then my dad dropped my grandma back home, and my younger brother had popped over, and he went off home himself. And then my younger sister's boyfriend went back off to see his mum, and I was then just listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, finished writing my journal. I then put that away. I was then watching the UK soaps and catch up on Home and Away. I was just watching some stuff I record, doing a bit of colouring in on the colouring album of my friend, which is super therapeutic. And then I was just watching a bit of Netflix and just a bit of Kylie, and I was listening to a Wade's new song called Father, which is so good. I was doing some colouring in and working on some new illustrations, and I'm really enjoying my illustration right at the moment. I've gone back into that. And then I had some cereal, and she's watching some episodes of Doctor Who, and cannot wait for the 60th anniversary specials that are coming out next month. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Friday, which is today, I got up, showered and changed, and had some toast and a cup of tea. My dad was at work, and he got back and went off to bed. My mum was at my grandma's, older sister away, younger sister asleep, older brother on his Xbox, and younger brother at work. And then my dad got up and sorted stuff on the house, and I then got myself ready to go off for some lunch with two of my colleagues, and I'd had a nice chilled morning just before that, and was watching some episodes of Doctor Who and watching a bit of What's on New Mexico that I've gotten back into watching. And then I headed up to go meet my colleagues, and one of them had to go to a doctor's appointment, so they've hurt their back, so they didn't actually end up coming in the end. So it's just me and one other of my colleagues, my good friend Tash, who I went to mini golf with the other day. And so I met her, and I got up to the lounge, and I was early, so whilst waiting for her to arrive, I got some stats of the prints and some of the lamps and stuff they have, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It's so beautifully decorated. And then Tash arrived, and I had a fresh orange juice and some of their pancakes, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The pancakes and fresh AJ was so good, and she had a ciabatta with some hash browns and some chips, and I stole one of her chips. Got to be done. And we had a good catch up. And then I got a mirror selfie from the little mirror wall they have there. I'm going to show you guys the selfie I got from there now. Love a mirror selfie. I'm glad I didn't work there, because I've been taking photos of everything and lots of mirror selfies, and I never get anything done. Then we went off down to our town's castle and went off for a little stroll, and had a lovely stroll, and it was a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies. And we got to the castle, and I got some snaps of the castle that we'll show you guys now. I love the water fountain and the courtyard and the rose garden. It's This is so beautifully well kept, and Tash got some snaps of me around the castle. My personal photographer always gets my good side, and for some reason I always have to have my ears in the photos. I don't know photos of me, I don't know why, and she always gets really good photos of me. And we then went into the gardens and had a look around there, and I got some flower starts from the gardens that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers, such lovely grounds, and then we sat on one of the benches and just chatted, and I just loved the gardens so much, all the lovely flowers and the rose garden. And then she went off home as she has work at 3, I have work at 5. We're doing a close together dream team. It's me, her and one of our colleagues, and she has a football game on Sunday daytime, and she was put down to do a split, and then one of our colleagues is doing her daytime, but she won't be back in time to go to work for her evening shift at 5, and I was supposed to be doing 9 till 3, 7 till 10, but now I've been asked to start at 6, so it means that she'll be able to come when she gets back, so she'll probably be starting about 7 instead of me starting at 7. I think she'll be doing 7, and I was a bit bummed at first because I was hoping to do my 9 till 3, get back, do my new vlog, have my Sunday roast with my family, and then get back to work for my second part of my shift at 7. But I will be able to do my vlog because I still get a 3 hours break in between 3 and 6, so I'll do my vlog, upload that, and then go back to work for 6, and then get back for 10 and have my tea when I get back, so it's all good, and I got my head around that now. I'm also doing a 10 till 5 tomorrow instead of 10 till 3 because I'm doing extra hours as one of my other colleagues has an event that they're going to, so they asked if I could stay till 5 instead of 3, so a bit more money, get a lunch break tomorrow because I am doing over a certain amount of hours tomorrow. I wasn't going to be getting a lunch break, so now I do get a lunch break, so it's all good. Lunch break, extra money, which is good, definitely need it with the next few months with Christmas coming up, and Christmas presents need to be bought for people. I've already started my Christmas present buying, and so getting organised, and then I made my way back. I got back and wrote the changes to my rota in my journal and on the kitchen whiteboard where my rotas are pinned up, and then I was just listening to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. My dad had a nap and was just sort of stuff on the house, and my mum was back from being at my grandma's, and my grandma had gone to see my grandpa at the care home, and my dad went and picked her up and dropped her home, and she's doing a lot better than she was. She's still a little bit sore, but she's definitely a lot better than she was, which is great. And then I was watching a bit of Doctor Who, and I watched today's Home and Away, got my uniform ready for work this evening, and I'm now off to go and watch some more episodes of Doctor Who, do some more illustrations, and just chill before my work shift this evening. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week, all have a lovely rest of your Friday, and all have a great weekend ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog very soon. Bye.